Welcome back to this live broadcast. Moving on. President William Ruto introduced a new structure of government, creating a position of Prime Cabinet Secretary and naming Amani National Congress Party leader Musalia Mudavadi to the portfolio. President Ruto, who further made changes to ministries and introduced cabinet-level portfolios, opted to work with 51 principal secretaries under different state departments, unlike his predecessor Uhuru Kenyatta, who worked with at least 44 principal secretaries. Ben Chumba now has more details.
Mr. President, please repeat after me. I,
William Ruto.
14 days after his inauguration, President William Ruto named Musalia Mudavadi as Prime Cabinet Secretary in the new structure of cabinet by the Kenya Kwanza administration.
That office is probably the most senior office after the office of the President and Deputy President.
In the new structure of cabinet outlined by President Ruto, the Prime Cabinet Secretary assists the President and his Deputy in the coordination and supervision of government and state departments. The Prime Cabinet Secretary is also required to liaise with the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government, oversee government's projects, chair and coordinate government's legislative agenda, facilitate interministerial coordination, and coordinate and supervise evaluation of government's policies and programs. The cabinet docket was also changed by the President to bring on board the arid and semi-arid lands to the East African Community docket. The diaspora component was added to the Foreign Affairs docket. In the lands and housing docket, the head of state brought back the urban development component, which had been shelved in the second term of former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Under the information communication docket, President Ruto added the digital economy component. President Ruto then took the youth docket from gender and added it to the sports and arts ministry. To the cooperatives docket, the head of state added micro, small and medium enterprises MSMEs docket. The President further created cabinet-level portfolios and names Harriet Chigai as the Women Rights Agency advisor and Ambassador Dr. Monica Juma as his advisor on national security. President William Ruto retained 2 cabinet secretaries who served in the Uhuru Kenyatta administration. Simon Chelugui and Ambassador Monica Juma were appointed to serve as CS for cooperatives and advisor to the National Security Council, respectively.
The team that will work with me and my 2 brothers and the entire cabinet in making sure that we implement the program and the plan upon which the people of Kenya voted for us.
Joseph Kinyua, who was appointed by President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2013, handed over the mantle of head of public service to Felix Koskei.
I, Felix Kiptarus Koskei, having been appointed Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service,
bringing to an end one of the most illustrious careers in public service.
I thank you and your predecessors for according me the privilege to serve in 4 successful administrations, notably the 2nd, 3rd, 4th administration and in your position. It has been a profound honor and a humbling journey. I'm immensely grateful that I was accorded the rare opportunity to serve Kenya and to serve the great men chosen by the people of Kenya to be the president of this country and lead it.
I, Raymond Vicky Ojwang Omolo, being called on to exercise the function of Principal Secretary.
Unlike his predecessor Uhuru Kenyatta, who worked with 44 principal secretaries, Ruto opted to work with 51 under different state departments.
Except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such Principal Secretary. So help me God.
President Ruto retained 3 PSs from his predecessor's administration, among them Belio Kipsang, who took over the State Department for Basic Education, and Peter Tum, who is at the State Department for Medical Services under the Ministry of Health.
At the onset, I want to promise you my support, my prayers, so that you can discharge your responsibilities. And it is my belief that you will do so to the best of your ability, knowing that as you serve humanity, you serve God.